Well, here we are, week 3, day 4. We're leading up to Palm Sunday. We have talked this week about the Good Samaritan, and we've talked about Zacchaeus, and we have talked about occasions for celebration and what we do when we celebrate. Today, as we are leading up to Palm Sunday, we are going to talk about warnings about worry. Now, that might be something you really want to read. Join us today and then read and then share with your friends. Warnings about worry. Question number 1. Who was Jesus talking to when he said, "Don't worry about your life"? A, the crowds who gathered to hear him teach. B, the apostles. C, the women who followed Jesus. Or D, the Pharisees. Who was Jesus talking to when he said, "Don't worry about your life"? Was it the crowds who gathered to hear him teach, the apostles, the women who followed him, or the Pharisees? The correct answer is B, the apostles. Jesus was talking to the apostles. So question number 2, who does not plant or harvest, but is fed by God? Who does not plant or harvest, but is fed by God? A, the birds. B, people who followed Jesus. C, the Pharisees. Or D, everyone. Who does not plant or harvest, but is fed by God? The birds, people who follow Jesus, the Pharisees, or everyone? The answer is A, the birds. In fact, they were ravens. When you read the scripture, you'll see that it wasn't just, we usually say the birds of the air, but they were actually ravens, are fed by God, but they do not plant or harvest. Question number 3. Even Solomon, in all his splendor, was not dressed as beautifully as what? Even Solomon, in all his splendor, was not dressed as beautifully as what? A, the women in the king's court. B, the trees budding in the spring. C, the lilies of the field. Or D, the sky at dawn. Even Solomon in all his splendor was not dressed as beautifully as what? A, the women in the king's court. B, the trees budding in the spring. C, the lilies of the field. Or D, the sky at dawn? The answer is C, the lilies of the field. Lilies of the field. Question 4. Who knows what you need? Who knows what you need? A, your family. B, your friends. C, your neighbors. Or D, your Father in heaven. Who knows what you need? Your family, your friends, your neighbors, or your Father in heaven? Correct answer is D, your Father in heaven. Question number 5. What else will be where your treasure is? What else will be where your treasure is? A, your heart. B, your money. C, your family. Or D, your friends? What else will be where your treasure is? A, your heart. B, your money. C, your family. Or D, your friends? The correct answer is A, your heart. Where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Our scripture reference today is Luke 12, verses 22 through 34. Luke 12, verses 22 through 34. This is a great scripture for us. There seems to be a lot to worry about these days, but I love this scripture that tells us not to worry. God delights in giving us what we need, and Jesus told his followers, don't worry. And so I hope you'll read this Luke 12, 22 through 34 and kind of mark it so that even in the days ahead, you can go back and reread the scripture. Thanks for being with us.